Hey y'all. Ooh, child. I'm tired. I can't be fooling with y'all at night. Ooh, I hope y'all are having a beautiful, beautiful morning, y'all. I'm late, so I'm gonna give everybody some time to jump on in. Grand Rising. Hey Debbie. I hope y'all are having a beautiful morning. Oh, look, let me put my glasses on so I can see your names. You been up since 4? Why? Debbie, why you been up since 4? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Sometimes you can anticipate great things that are about to happen in your life, and then it makes you a little anxious, a little restless, because you know that there are great things to come. So, it could be a great restlessness, right? It could be one of those things where you just know some good. Look, I heard good things popping. All right, good things popping. Thank you for the marshmallow. Thank you for the marshmallow. Hi. Beautiful rising, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day, y'all. So Debbie, I hope that's a good beautiful morning to Toronto. I'm sure I want to go. That's crazy. We were just talking about I was talking to somebody and they were telling me how dang, what was it? We were talking about I forgot what city we were talking about going to. And then they were like, yeah, you could just drive over to Canada. And I like had no idea. And I'm like, you could just drive over to Canada? It's crazy because, a lot of times, us, I live in the South, stop playing. I'm a Southerner, right? So sometimes we don't even realize how close things are. See, that's a message for somebody. You don't even know how close something is, right? Somebody, you got something close and you can feel it. And that's the anticipation that's in the air. I had no idea, y'all, that you could just go over to Canada. Yes, thank you. That's what it was, Debbie. Yeah, I was watching House Hunters. Y'all know I love House Hunters. Stop playing, y'all. So I was watching House Hunters. That's what it was. Somebody you love, you like House Hunters? You be watching HGTV, girl. Stop playing, right? And they were looking for a house. Yep, and it was in like Buffalo. I think Poughkeepsie. I want to say is somewhere they were looking, and then they was like, and yeah, you can just drive over to Canada. And I'm thinking, the fuck? I learned something new, y'all. I love it. I love it, y'all. Beautiful. And y'all know I get a message and everything, right? So what I'm hearing God say is this, y'all. Something is closer than you expected. That's what I'm hearing. Like something is closer than what you expected. I heard ancestor message, y'all. So I think this morning is gonna be the ancestors. Yeah, because I heard it's something that's closer than what it is it is like you literally, right? It's like whatever move you're about to make is actually going to put you way further than you ever anticipated. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Like whatever this next move is God is doing in your life, literally I from one thing to another, but that thing that you're moving to is like in driving distance to whatever else it is that you want. Right? It's done, y'all. Like whatever this is you're manifesting, it is. And I'm literally picturing like me, y'all driving from like Florida to like New York and then saying, damn, wait, I can just go right over here to Canada. Let's go. Stop playing, y'all. So somebody it is. It's something that you manifested into your life. All right, let's get into your daily astrology, y'all. All right, now my voice is a little tired because I have a tendency to project when I don't need to, y'all. Because I know y'all hear me fine. And I have to remind myself of that, y'all, because don't laugh at me. I grew up in the church. Y'all know everybody holler. Everybody talk loud, y'all. So now I find myself about Thursday, Friday, my voice is shot because I project. But I gotta stop doing that, y'all. And stop playing, y'all. I bought a microphone the other day, y'all. Stop. Look, I bought a little microphone. Y'all see this shit still in the box. Stop playing. Y'all see it's still in the box, y'all. God said, can you stop yelling because you tearing up your voice? And you know you be singing and shit, and then you can't even sing because your voice is honey, okay. You know what? I wonder if I got some honey in there. And you know what? I should have just grabbed a cough drop too, though. Yeah. But then I get to talking, y'all. Have you ever tried to channel with a cough drop in? You will choke. You will choke, right? So I'm like, okay, let me pop this cough drop in. God said you will choke, right? Oh, but God did remind me I didn't take my inhaler this morning. I do have allergies. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my inhaler. That could be it too. I forgot I got my allergies, child. I didn't use my inhaler this morning. Give me 2 seconds. Tap it up, y'all. Let me grab my inhaler. Oh shit! There we go, y'all. Stop playing, girl. I forgot my inhaler. Somebody, stop playing. Y'all saw how we just talked through that shit. Y'all see my whole voice done changed, y'all. And all I did was took 2 pumps of my inhaler. Child, hold on. Let me drink a little water, child. Debbie, child, I forgot I needed to breathe. Y'all, I forgot I do need to breathe, don't I? Stop playing, y'all. Y'all are hilarious. But y'all know I'm going to get a message. Somebody, you just need to talk something through. I literally sat there, was talking to y'all, and realized that, damn, go get your inhaler, child. You know you be smoking in the morning. Stop playing, right? And you know you live in Florida, and you spend 80% of the day outside, right? That's pollen everywhere, y'all. I'm better. We back, y'all. We back, y'all. Okay, there we go. Whew, I can breathe, y'all. Thank you. Talking about my quartz. Thank you. All right, thank you, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get into today's astrology, y'all. All right, today is May 28th, child. 2026, girl. All right, today's main event, y'all, is Venus in Cancer. All right, so if you got Cancer placements, you know, that's that emotions, y'all, right? Somebody, you could be feeling real emotional lately, y'all, but it's a good emotion, y'all, because Saturn is in Aries, right? So the translation means that love wants softness, relationships want softness, you want softness, right? You want safety and you want emotional closeness, right? But Saturn, y'all, acts as it's like, is this actually sustainable, right? Like you're asking yourself the question, is this sustainable? And a lot of times what we want may not be sustainable, y'all. So I feel like God is saying, hey, look at some of the relationships, your job, your career, whatever it is, and ask yourself, is it sustainable? All right. So that's what this energy is, right? It's saying, hey, this is a reality check. Reality check, y'all, right? Not a doomsday, right? This isn't a doomsday. It is a reality check to say, hey, right? Is this what I want and is it sustainable? If something feels heavy, distant, or uncertain, it may be showing you where clear boundaries, consistency, or accountability are needed, y'all. Every relationship. When I do this, y'all, it's love, life, and relationships. It's not just about your husband, your wife. It's every relationship in your life. You have to maintain consistency, y'all. See, now that we understand energy better as a collective, any relationship, y'all, can bring some type of imbalance to your energy, even the ones with your children. Y'all, that's crazy. Someone's name is Alejandro. Hispanic, somebody, you could be Hispanic. I heard Alejandro, y'all. But my son had some company yesterday, y'all. Y'all know I get a story, right? And it's his friends that always come over, y'all. You know, they graduating and shit, y'all. Everybody having graduation parties. His little friends came over, y'all. But one of his friends, I've seen this little boy a million times, y'all. But yesterday, when I tell you his energy, oh, I don't know what that baby had going on. He was spastic, y'all. He was trying to find out how to put the password in the phone to connect to the Wi-Fi because his parents had done cut his damn phone off. And all of this stuff, y'all, was going on in his personal life. Like, baby almost didn't walk across the stage. His parents was like, look, if you don't straighten up, right, you ain't even going to have nobody at your graduation. So at first, when my son told me that, I say, dang, his parents, like, they rolling like that? And my son be like, yeah, mom, I'm that house, y'all, where all of the kids come to when they having parent troubles and shit, y'all. Cause I get it, but I'm gonna give you the truth, right? So I say, dang, what he been doing? Right? That his parents like don't even want to come to his graduation. And the little boy's been in some trouble, y'all, right? But let me tell you, y'all, all of that was his trouble. So when that little boy came over here, his energy, woo, child, I told my son, I said, okay, y'all finna go hang out. Watch that, right? Because something going on. And I don't know if somebody after him or what the fuck, because this baby got a whole mouthful of gold teeth that he did not have the last time I saw him, right? He got all of this weird ass energy that he did not have the last time I saw him, right? That's y'all, as high priestess, as women of God, sometimes, no, God say all the time, right? We got to realize our intuition is not just love. It's not just for your king. It's not, y'all. It's for every area of your life. It's for your children. It's for your job. It's for your employees. It's for your employer, right? It's for your king. It's for your queen. Your intuition is everything, y'all. And I told my son, I said, okay, y'all can hang out, right? But watch that. I didn't tell my son, y'all, oh, hell no, you can't go with him. Something about to happen and I can feel it all over me. That's not what a high priestess does, y'all. A high priestess uses her intuition with wisdom, because I'm not going to tell my son that. My son is a Pisces. That baby see better than me, right? Stop playing. So my son said, I got you, mom. That's all he said. He said, I got you, mom. I said, something going on with him. He said, yeah, I see. I said, okay, love. And I let them go hang out. Stop playing. You just protect your children, y'all, and you let them make better decisions, right? I'm not going to do that, y'all. We got to teach our children how to think for themselves. See, the issue is, y'all, we got too many kids in this world that don't know how to use their intuition. And because of that, they are led down the wrong path. I teach my children how to listen to that niggle. Listen, Linda, to that little feeling, right? That says, not today. My baby girl, y'all, they went to New Smyrna Beach the other day, school out. She said, Mommy, can I go to New Smyrna Beach with my friend? She's 17. I said, yeah, Pooh, you can go. She said, okay. About 4 hours later, she came home. I say, y'all done already? She said, no, I was tired. I came home. It was too many people down there. I said, say that shit, y'all. My baby said, hell no, there's too many people out here in these streets. I'm going home. Empower your children, y'all, right? Empower your children, right? So that they make better decisions, right, for themselves. Do not make every decision for them, because then they do not know how to make better decisions for themselves. And a lot of times, y'all, the reason we as adults have failed so many times is because nobody taught us to make better decisions. Your mama told you what to do. Your daddy told you what to do. Everybody told you what to do. Nobody told you to listen to your intuition. And because of that, you never developed it, y'all. Your intuition, intuitive gifts, psychic gifts, that is repetition and practice of something that God already gave us. Now, for people like me, I have a gift. Everybody has intuition, but when you have the gift of foresight, the gift of intuitive insight, well, my shit is just times 10, y'all. But everybody has the gift of intuition. Everybody. But if you are not empowered to think for yourself, then you are never able to harness the gift. I was left alone a lot as a child, y'all. I had to think for myself, and I had to do it smart. I didn't have the luxury of anybody telling me anything, y'all. Not my mama, daddy, or anybody. I was left alone, right? So if you grow up alone as a child, God is going to give you a hella gift of insight. How many of y'all know that? Everybody on here that's a high priestess or priest, everybody on here that's a prophet or prophetess, y'all were left alone, right? So the chosen, the ones of us who were left alone, right? You have a heightened sense of awareness, which is intuitive insight, because you had to, y'all. God said, I ain't gonna let you go out like that. God said, I ain't gonna let you go out like that. I'm just finna tune you up. Many people had guidance and did not listen. And that's why they life falling apart. Those who did not have guidance are not punished unless you did not listen. Because if you did not have guidance and God told you don't do that shit and you did it anyway, well then yeah, your life fall apart. Y'all stop playing. Mm-hmm. Especially only children, y'all. Especially only children. If you were only child and your parents were never around, man, you know you the chosen one, y'all. And Marky, you know you the damn chosen one. Stop. That's when y'all, that be us who get messages in the weirdest damn places. And you be talking about the fuck? Why is it a messenger on the beach? God, I done had strangers on the beach stop me with stuff, right? Why I'm getting a message in the Starbucks, right? Why somebody done walked up in the Publix, right? Y'all, you know the chosen one because God is gonna send you a message any way you can get it because you do not have family, friends, or anyone else who is going to speak life or direction into you until you ran into me, child. Hey, y'all, I'm the Lady Empath. 1111, y'all. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, y'all. This is your daily guidance. All right. We start off with astrology. All right. We get into overall guidance, and then we just say or see where God takes us. All right, y'all. So let's get into it, y'all. So this Scorpio moon, y'all, is set in an intense and intimate tone all day. All right. So your feelings are running deep. The moon is in Scorpio, y'all. This moon is in Scorpio. And we got this full moon coming up in Sagittarius, right? Which means, y'all, it's building. You got to know, y'all, you got to know your moon phases and your moon cycles, right? The energy of the moon is building, right? Because it's now going to the what? Full moon stage, which means emotions be running deep, y'all. I be telling y'all, people do not be crazy on full moons. That's why when you have horror movies and love movies, y'all stop playing. God said both. Y'all pay attention to when you see a full moon in a movie. I don't know why God telling me that. Somebody you was watching a movie and you kept noticing the full moon. I'm telling you, y'all, even when people make movies, the full moon intensifies the scene. Somebody you a filmmaker, somebody you make movies. When you shoot films and you pan to the moon, the audience says, ooh, the full moon. What does that mean, y'all? If it's a love scene, you be over here talking about, oh, look at the moon. If it's a horror movie, you say, ah, shit, it's a full moon. Stop playing, y'all. Oh, I'm a teacher. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't tell y'all who I am. Oh, I'm an empath. I'm a prophetess. I'm a teacher, right? I've been a professor. I've taught accounting and business courses at the university level. I'm a CPA, y'all. Award winning, y'all. Sorry. Sometimes I got to remind people, right, that they may not know who I am. Oh, by the way, I'm the Lady Empath. 1111. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Y'all stop playing. All right. So you got to understand, y'all, when they strategically place things like the full moon, it's because the moon intensifies the energy, y'all. So what you got to realize is that when this energy is building, so are your feelings. Now, if you depressed, you only get more depressed at the full moon, y'all. If you are excited, the excitement is building, right? So, Debbie, what I was telling you earlier, right? You feeling restless is because the energy is building, right? Because you know some good shit finna pop off, y'all. I keep hearing good shit popping. Who is that? T.I.? Somebody you could be from Atlanta. Somebody last name could be Harris. All right, big shit popping, y'all. I don't know. All right, so let's talk about it. Feelings are running deep, y'all. All right, attraction can feel magnetic, y'all. And hidden fears around trust, vulnerability, and jealousy or emotional control is surfacing, y'all. And it's surfacing in other people. Watch the people you around, y'all. Watch the people you around because if people jealous, they are trying to get near you. I just told you about the full moon, y'all, right? So what you got to understand is this. You are elevating. When you elevating what, y'all? People looking up. Somebody you looking up. I'm seeing an airplane in the sky. I'm seeing a hot air balloon. You are ascending, right? People looking up. But guess what? Their neck getting a little stiff. Somebody your neck stiff, stop playing. Like people are looking up and their necks are stiff because they looking at you ascend and they can't come, y'all. So the energy is going both ways. You are excited, but people are not excited for you. Remember that, y'all. All right. This is that Scorpio moon, y'all. All right. So let's talk about it, y'all. The overall vibe is deep, sexy, it's serious, right? It's clarifying, right? And it's time to make some decisions, y'all. Hey, I still got spiritual bath boxes available on the website, y'all. I don't think I got one over here. All right, but it comes with this lotion. It comes with a smaller version of this oil. This oil is also available on the website in this size, but the box has the lotion, the small oil. Oh, this is the small oil, y'all. It comes with a sugar scrub, all right, and a salt bar. That's my bath box, y'all, for spiritual baths. All right, y'all, let's get into the energy. All my products, y'all, ebooks, everything can be purchased on my website. I have great ebooks, y'all. My ebooks are really inexpensive, y'all. I got ebooks on the twin flame journey. I got ebooks on clearing core wounds, family, siblings, all right, childhood issues, y'all. All right, we got to heal in order to ascend, y'all. The only thing that keeps you on the ground is your burdens. It's your shadow, y'all. The only thing that keeps you on the ground is the stuff you need to release. All right, but you got to know how to release it. All right, I actually have a releasing ritual. I think I put it on there. If not, I need to add it to the website. All right, because I have a releasing ritual guide as well. All right. Don't forget y'all, to meet me tonight at 7 o'clock on Discord. We are having a live Q&A. All right, we are having a live Q&A, y'all, this evening on Discord. You got to submit your questions if you want to remain anonymous, or even if you don't, y'all, you still got to submit your questions, all right, through the Q&A. I believe Marky is talking about it in the comments, or one of the ladies. All right, thank you, moderators. Y'all been on y'all shit. Let's get into this ancestor message, y'all. So when I was in my spiritual bath this morning, I heard God say, use the ancestor deck, all right, because there's a message that needs to come forward to the collective. All right, y'all, let's tap in. Make sure y'all double tap the screen to like the video, y'all. All right, and also thank you for the gifts, but continue to send them. We appreciate them over here, y'all. All right, root of water. All right, damn, the trickster, y'all. All right, and mother of fire is coming out. All right, so somebody, you're highly sensitive right now. Highly sensitive, 28, 15, or 25 could be significant. This is like that Queen of Cups energy. You're very intuitive right now. Like somebody, your gifts are off the chain. And because they are, y'all, you're now beginning to see trickster. It says the trickster, ego and excess, right? Somebody you're seeing her revelation, y'all. Somebody, you've had a revelation, and it's because of your shine and your rise. Y'all, what did I just say? Every word of what I just said just came out. Every word. What did I just say? It's your daily astrology, y'all. Somebody, you're being told right now, you are ascending and rising. What did I just say? Right? But you got to watch these tricksters, y'all, because it's the energy, right? As the chosen have began to expand, and people, everything is a choice, y'all. And I tell you, you got to stop apologizing for your growth and your expansion. I am someone who, I did that all my life, y'all. I used to be like, damn, right? Like, I can't have people around. I can't this, I can't that, right? Like, dang, no, because God said everything in this world is a choice. Everything is a choice. We cannot control our childhood, but what we can do is control the decisions that we make as adults. And not everyone will make better decisions, y'all. Somebody, it is you, the mother of fire, y'all. This is like the Queen of Wands energy, right? Like somebody, you rising 25, 2 and 5 is 7. Somebody, July 15th, July 28th, July 25th could be significant. But you found somebody, you healed your mother wounds. Somebody, you are a great mother as well. You could be a fire sign, right? Somebody, you are a great mother. It's like everything about you is very fertile. Like I'm seeing eggs. Somebody, you ovulating. Somebody, you pregnant, but you're magical, y'all. Somebody, you got a black cat. But I'm seeing this where now even your children are looking up to you. You're very nurturing. It's like your whole life has changed, y'all. But it's this trickster energy that stays here, y'all. It's the trickster energy. Thank you, love. Thank you, Mona. Right? And it's like with this trickster energy, y'all, you're now beginning to see people who are in their ego. It's a lot of people still in their ego, y'all. And because you're highly sensitive, I feel like you being protected on some level, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. What else, y'all? Somebody, you got a lot of ancestral protection around you. I heard black aura. Somebody, you got a black aura right now. Yeah, because you always are the peacemaker. But now God is preserving your peace. It's 744, y'all. Stop playing. 744. 7 is spirituality. 4 is a foundation. Somebody, you are building a foundation, and it takes persistent patience. And y'all know patience has been coming out all week. What you are creating collective is taking persistent patience, and you are being protected by your ancestors right now, y'all. Somebody, you got heavy ancestral protection. This ancestor could have been the peacemaker of the family, and now that they have gone on, somebody you seen peacocks or peacock feathers could be significant. For some reason, I just had to take a deep ass breath. Somebody, you took a deep breath. Somebody, you are the peacemaker, right? But God is saying no more, right? No more. You got to be the one to protect your peace, right? It's persistent patience, y'all. Persistent patience. But God is saying now it's time for you to pour into something that you're creating for yourself. So now you have an energy of protection around you. Say that, y'all. Mother of water. Mother of water. Somebody, your water placements or a water goddess is heavily protecting you right now. Mother of water. Emotional self-care, y'all. Say that shit. Somebody, it's your baths, it's your regimen, it's everything, y'all. Like somebody, you are really in your emotions, or you taking more spiritual baths, or you really been in the water more. I don't know. Mother of water, root of water, and all of this is your emotional self-care is heightening your intuitive gifts. Thank you. That's what I just heard, y'all. Like, and it's not just women. This is the collective message, right? The collective message is this: as you begin to take care of yourself, it's actually increasing your sensitivity, which is your intuition, y'all. That's why you hearing shit. And let me tell you something, y'all. How do you know this to be true? God told me this morning in my spiritual bath, y'all. As a collective, especially if y'all listening to me, means that likely you listen to other readers, right? Even though I'm not a reader, I am a guide. I say this, y'all, right? Everything that true chosen people listen to, it is for guidance. We don't really watch shit for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Like, we don't just watch tarot because that shit for like shits and giggles, right? If we watch it, it is for guidance, right? But the thing is this: if you are somebody and you only see the same person in every reading you listen to, you're not ready yet, y'all. Every reading ain't about your man. It's not. Every reading is a not N-O-T. It is not about your man. And if you are listening to readers and the only thing you can hear is your divine masculine, then you're not ready. But it's okay, because God sharpens your gift, y'all. And it's actually through your ability to discern even the messages that you are hearing, right? Even the messages you are hearing, y'all. It's 747. 7 is spirituality. 4 is a foundation. What did I just say, y'all? You are building a spiritual foundation first. This is the journey to self. It is your spiritual awakening, y'all, that's actually getting you closer to God. See, if people would explain stuff as a spiritual awakening versus you needing to go to church and get saved, it makes more sense. Don't nobody understand why you got to go to the church and what you're being saved from. Don't nobody understand that. Not in this generation. Right? In this generation, these kids talking about go get saved. Who chasing me? What you talking about? Right? So you got to understand, it was never about you being saved. It was about you understanding the consciousness of God within you, meaning that you got the same miracle signs and wonders. Hello. You thought you had to go to church to see a feather drop out the air. Yet you can walk around your front yard and find a feather. You thought you had to go to church to see somebody be delivered. Yet you've been delivered in your own house listening to me on YouTube. Stop playing, right? You thought you had to look outside of yourself for everything when it was always what? Within you. It was always within you, y'all. And that's why we destroying it, y'all. Total destruction, y'all, of the world's view on church, religion, love, spirituality, y'all. That's all we doing. We tearing that shit down. Ain't nobody need to go get nothing outside of you. Every gift, every abundance, every knowledge, every discernment, every message is within you. You just got to tap into God, y'all. Somebody, you tapping in. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, y'all. Somebody you just tapping in. And now you're listening. So I'm going to tell you, for every high priestess that's listening to me, I challenge you. Listen to your readings. Listen to whatever you want, y'all. Because it's messages. But it's not just about your man. It's about everybody around you. And at the point you can listen to messages and you can hear from God, truly, God telling you your life every step of the way, y'all. That's why people despise tarot. They do. People despise it because it is clear and concise guidance. You ain't got to guess about that. Anybody can go to church and say, you finna get a car, you finna get a house, you finna get abundance, God gonna bless you, God gonna bless you. That's not prophecy. What I do, oh, that's prophecy. And people don't like it. It's too real. They don't like no shit that hit home, y'all. Stop playing. They don't like that shit that hit home. They don't like that shit that make them say, God damn, oh, she a witch. No, bitch, it's God for real. Y'all just ain't seeing God for real. Y'all be having a form of godliness. Y'all want to quote Bible? I got you. Y'all want to have a form of godliness, and that form of godliness ain't deep at all. You get a message from me, I'm going to tell you about the color of your drawers you got on, blue boxers, because that's for a man that's watching me judging. Stop playing. Hello. Anyway, mother of water, y'all. Stop playing. Don't ever fuck with me. Don't ever fuck with me. All right, y'all. Altar of earth, y'all. Why? Because you built an altar. Altar, y'all. Limitless prosperity, y'all. 37. Somebody, you could be 37 years old. You have built an altar on this earth. And an altar, y'all, of fire. Altar of earth and altar of fire. Say that, y'all. That's grounding. And that's passion. And somebody, you doing it for yourself. And that's why you're being protected, y'all. You are the peacemaker. Because whoever this ancestor is was the peacemaker. But what you got to understand, y'all, even being the peacemaker means, guess what? The peacemaker needs some time alone. Somebody, you're being highly protected right now. Yeah, because we causing what? Marky. Because they be fucking with me, right? What we say, y'all, what this card say? Total disruption. Y'all gonna stop fucking playing with me. I don't play with. Go play with yourself. Stop playing, y'all. What the card say? Junebee, the number 13, my birthday. What that shit say? Total disruption. Total disruption to everything you thought you knew. For every way you thought you could get a message. You listen to me and I'm going to disrupt that shit. Stop playing with me. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck is what? The high priestess. Why? Because I will read you through the fucking screen. Stop playing with me. High priestess. That's who I am. Intuition and knowingness, y'all. And that's who we all are. That's who we all are, y'all. We fucking beasts. What does that say? February 13th? Somebody, your birthday, February 13th? Stop playing. Stop playing, y'all. High priestess. You have an intuition and a knowingness, y'all. And that's why sometimes you felt alone, y'all. The loner is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is in isolation, doing a lot of introspection. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, God is speaking. I'm talking about God is speaking, and God is disrupting the mask of the people around you, y'all. This is the trickster spirit. Let me tell you, y'all, that's why people fuck around and let the chosen get by themselves long enough. And God will show everybody. Everybody, y'all, stay by yourself long enough. You gonna see everybody around you, y'all. That's why people be trying to stay around you. That's why they be trying to check in. That's why they be trying to disrupt your energy and shit. Because if you fuck around and spend enough time by yourself, God is gonna show you everybody, y'all. Somebody, you disrupting some shit. Total disruption, y'all. Total disruption. And they don't like that shit, y'all. They don't like that the chosen can come around and disrupt the traditional shit that they've been teaching people for too many damn years. Yeah, creature of water. Say that, y'all. Yeah. Somebody is through your creative expression, right? It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, right? And a lot of clarity, y'all. Somebody, you finna get a lot of clarity about something. God says, sit those over there. We're going to clarify those separate, y'all. Somebody, it's your inner child. Somebody, your inner child is smiling. Something could have happened at the age of 19, y'all, right? But I also feel like whatever this is, it peaks a period of creative expression where now you understand something clearly. Somebody, you've gotten clarity. 32 could be significant as well. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is change, y'all. Somebody, you could be a life path 5 as well. May 19th could be significant, or May 29th, y'all. Ain't May 29th tomorrow? Something might be happening tomorrow, y'all. Yeah. Because it's something, and it's going to make you very happy, y'all. See, this is the altar of air. Somebody, you gain clarity about exactly what it is and who it is you are and what it is that you want to do and who it is you are becoming. And because of that, your creative expression is taking you somewhere, y'all. It is. Somebody, you've been seeing a lot of birds. A lot of birds. And butterflies could be significant as well. Somebody, what you clear about that you a queen? Stop playing. Somebody, you are clear that you are a queen. You have gotten clarity about who you are, y'all. You got the clarity about who you are. That's beautiful energy, y'all. Somebody, you got clarity. All right, give me one more before we clarify. All right, y'all. Ooh, somebody. Boo-boo the fool. What is that? The fool card, y'all. Stop playing. Yes. Possibilities and potential. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck, y'all, is conjure woman. What is that? Manifestations. Somebody, whatever you've been praying for, and let me tell you, y'all, people are so stupid. And this is when this is a teaching moment. Why, when people say conjure, do y'all cringe? Conjure? Oh my God, what does that mean? Conjure? Okay, so let's say this. Girl, guess what happened when your mama them conjured up that story? Is that bad now? No. Right? So stop looking at terms, y'all. Because somebody talking about conjure. I don't know about that. When your mama conjured up that story about your daddy, that's called conjuring. All it means, y'all, is you putting that shit together. Somebody, your manifestations, they're coming together because you are a conjure woman. Stop playing, y'all. That's the number one, y'all. What is that? The magician. Somebody, you are a magician. You are a magician, y'all. And now you are becoming the matriarch of your family. Why? Because you have love overflowing. Somebody, you need a new matriarch in your family. You don't have one, is what God is saying. January 27th could be significant. The 31st, y'all, the 31st is out here. Y'all know this full moon is on the 31st this Sunday, y'all. What is that? The matriarch and the magician. Somebody, this full moon is very significant, y'all, because it's showing the divine feminine and divine masculine how to, I heard, signed, sealed, and delivered. Somebody, you work for the post office, the unknown, y'all, the unknown. Something is signed, sealed, and delivered. Somebody, the people, the post office, somebody tried to deliver you a certified letter and you rejected it because that person doesn't live there anymore. They getting they shit, y'all. Whoever that is, because I saw somebody like rejecting a letter from the postman or something, right? And God was saying that is you canceling out, right? Whatever somebody was trying to deliver to you because that person don't live here anymore. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, you finna walk into the unknown. That's the number 44, y'all. That's the number 44. Somebody, you about to walk into the unknown, y'all. And I feel like because you are, this is an ancestor message, y'all, because you are now becoming the matriarch. Why? Because you've learned how to heal yourself, y'all. You've learned how to nurse yourself. You've learned how to become the mother that you never had. Somebody, all you're doing is learning how to become the mother that you never had. Once you do that, you do become the matriarch of your family. Somebody, you have become the father that you never had. Somebody, you ain't had no daddy. You ain't had no good example. This is a masculine I'm talking to. So now you have become what it is that you never had, y'all. And at the point you become what it is that you never had, now you set the legacy. Somebody, your altar is overflowing. And it's an altar of love, y'all. It's the fact that you've been through trials and tribulations, yet you are still able to love, y'all. Now all of your manifestations, they coming in. March 28th could be significant. Yeah, I'm seeing 222 out here as well, y'all. All right. Y'all can throw the synchronicities in the chat if y'all want to, y'all. Look, kindred spirit, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody, you have someone around you. Stop playing, y'all. I just looked up at the screen. There's 111 people, y'all. 111, y'all. Kindred spirit. Somebody, you have someone around you. It's a sacred bond that's forming between people, y'all. This could be multiple people. Yeah, this is a part of your destiny, y'all. This is a part of your inheritance. It says sacred bonds are forming as the universe aligns you with the kindred spirits who share your values and resonate with your energy. When two or more souls align with a shared purpose, manifestation accelerates effortlessly. For everyone who has attached themselves to me, I know y'all lives are changing because mine is changing, y'all. And if you are truly attached energetically to someone who is manifesting greatness into their life, ain't no way you ain't unless you're just not really attached, y'all. You might be attached in word, but you ain't attached in energy. Because if you are attached to me in energy, then your shit's taking off too because mine is, y'all. Yeah. And it's people around you who feel like you are undeserving, y'all. That's that trickster spinergy. See, there are women, y'all, men, women, people around you who feel like you are undeserving of what it is that you got, y'all. And that's why God is showing you or sending you kindred spirits, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Somebody, you got jealousy around you. Somebody, you can have a scarf around your neck. I'm seeing somebody with a scarf or something around their neck. Y'all, because you got a lot of divine intelligence, y'all. That shit fell out the deck, right? I'm talking about it fell out the deck, y'all. Somebody is your divine intelligence. Somebody, this could be a family member. Yeah, somebody, I feel like this is someone in your family or someone close to you. Someone feels like you are undeserving of your divine intelligence. See, somebody, divine intelligence knows no boundaries. It reaches beyond space and time to guide you with infinite precision. What did I tell you, y'all? See, when you heighten your intuition, your shit is so fucking, it's so fucking accurate, y'all, that it's scary to other people. And I'm gonna tell you, y'all, if you are me, you're a reader or you're a prophetess, people feel like you be looking into their life because you say stuff that they've said or done. Y'all, that's the gift. And y'all know how many people who have literally walked away, because I don't lose people, y'all. They walk away because they feel like I be reading them. I ain't reading y'all. I read the collective energy. And let's be clear, if you are around me, I will read your energy. And it's not on purpose. It's because I read energy. And people do not understand a real ass gift because they be listening to these fake ass people. And what you gotta understand, y'all, you will have people around you, because I done been having conversations with like my real friends, y'all, like Miss Siobhan. And Miss Siobhan will be like, bitch, stop talking. Because every time you say some shit, I done said it or thought it. And I be like, oh shit, my bad. But God had to show me the shit you say that's real that people don't like. They hear that shit too, y'all. And then they be over here talking about, damn, this bitch read me. She listening to me. She da 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 da. No, motherfucker, I read energy. And what that means is if that shit low vibrational, I'm going to read it. If that shit high vibrational, I'm going to read it. Where you fit in is how you are offended. If you are offended, then that means you are in low vibrational energy. If you are uplifted and you want to heal or you resonate with it, you are in high vibrational energy. Now, where your ass fit in, that between you and God. Say that shit. That shit is between you and God, y'all. Somebody, if you don't double tap the screen, how in the hell do we have 116 people watching and 68 thumbs up? If y'all don't know me by now, you will never, never know me. Because I'm about to tell you right now, if you do not enjoy it, then click off. If you are enjoying it, double tap the screen. But it is no way we got 118 people watching and 60 something thumbs up. It take your ass 2 seconds to do what? Tap, tap. That's called a thumbs up, not the hearts, y'all. Tap the screen, okay? Somebody, you got people around you who feel like you are undeserving because of their own feelings of unworthiness, y'all. Somebody, it stems from forgetting who they truly are, though, y'all. When people don't know who they are, they will always feel like you are undeserving, y'all. See, you got a call of destiny on your life. Somebody, this your fucking grandma. I told you, y'all. Somebody, I could never make it up. You got a spiritual contract, y'all. And your grandmother, somebody, purple is your favorite color. All right, or your grandmother's favorite color could be purple. Somebody, you come from a royal bloodline. This is a divine feminine. Somebody, you got braids. Stop playing, y'all. I feel like this is my message. The fuck, right? Somebody, you got all of these colors, y'all. That's your legacy. Somebody, you LGBTQ. I mean, that ain't me, but hey, take it how it resonates, y'all. LGBTQ. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, it is your spiritual contract. It's your spiritual contract, y'all. Yeah. And it's based on, y'all, what? Self-fulfillment. Yeah, that's why you've had such a difficult way, y'all. Somebody, you've had a difficult way. But what God is showing you now, though, you're about to find kindred spirits, y'all. And there are people around you who feel like you are undeserving because of their own worthiness wounds, y'all. Yeah. Worthy of love and abundance, y'all. See, somebody, it's people around you who got to let go of self-doubt and watch, right? As the universe will mirror your belief systems. See, people that stay around you, y'all got to understand the universe, it mirrors you, not me, not nobody else. Your reality, y'all, mirrors you in your energy. So if your shit is falling apart, change your fucking energy. If your life is falling apart, look at yourself, y'all. People will look at the chosen and say, how in the hell are they doing all of this? And then they will feel undeserving. But you got to understand, your reality is a reflection of you. And if your shit is falling apart, if your relationship is falling apart, if you hate your job, if you hate all of this shit, then guess what? That's you. This life tells you what? Self-fulfillment. Everything that I am accomplishing for myself right now is what? Self-fulfillment. I ain't doing this shit for nobody but me. I ain't doing this shit for nobody but me. Right? So when you start doing stuff for you, I don't read cards for y'all. I read them for me. The fuck? Right? I do what I do for me. Because anybody in my family would prefer me to be in a pulpit preaching and prophesying to people and calling lines and shit. $1,000 line for me to give you a proper lie? No, I don't need to do that. I know my gift. If y'all want to book life coaching. Stop paying people and book life coaching. You need somebody to coach you through this shit, y'all. Because for every reading you pay for somebody, if it ain't me, you ain't getting guidance. At every reading I do, I give advice and I tell you how to proceed. If your ass is paying people to do a reading, all you doing is scratching your head when they done. Because they ain't gave you no advice, y'all. That's not guidance. We give guidance over here. Stop going to readers so they can read your energy. They ain't giving you no guidance. And now your ass got a reader and you still scratching your head because you don't know what the fuck to do with that. That's stupid. Self-fulfillment, y'all. Self-fulfillment. I don't know. I heard that message, y'all. Somebody, you just paid for a whole damn reading. You paid too much for that shit. And all it did was left you scratching your head. And now you over here talking about, damn, the fuck? I just wasted my money. Stop playing, y'all. That's what I heard. Somebody, but you got divine intelligence too, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes God will have you to pay for a reading and that shit be horrible simply because God is saying, listen to your goddamn self. Right? Sometimes God is saying, listening to yourself. Right? Coach. Oh, no, coach. No, coach. Don't say it's not so. Say it's not so. Coach Unique, say it's not so. Oh, my God. Let me tell you. God says, listen to yourself the next time. I ain't gonna tell her to book no reading with me. I know Coach Unique. I know her energy. She ain't need to book nothing. All you need is tap in. Sometimes, y'all, God wants you to tap in. I ain't gonna tell nobody to book with me for clarity. No, tap the fuck in. It says divine intelligence knows no boundaries. It reaches beyond space and time to guide you with infinite precision. Trust that the higher wisdom is orchestrating the perfect path for you. Right? It's self-fulfillment, y'all. And many people around you feel like you are undeserving, and that's why God is sending you a kindred spirit. Somebody, you got a whole call of destiny on your life, y'all. It says, do you have the feeling that you are destined for greater things? Honor the call of destiny, y'all, that comes from deep within you and release it into the universe through action and intention. Action and intention, y'all. So you the collective? Y'all, so you the collective? That's what people gonna be saying, y'all. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, y'all. Somebody, by the time you finish, y'all, thank you, She Diddy, right? By the time God finish with you, they're gonna be like, oh, you such and such, right? You Kim? Okay. You should, you what? Stop playing, y'all. It's your call of destiny, y'all. And the universe is saying, y'all, through action and intention. Somebody, it's emotional mastery. Say that shit, God. Y'all, yes. I had a download last night, y'all, about the black aura, right? And at the point the chosen one has a black aura around you, it means that God is protecting you, y'all, from the people who are closest to you because you are learning or have learned how to master your emotions. Somebody, you have become a emotional mastery. That's why all this water is out here, y'all. Somebody, you can have heavy water placements, y'all. But what you got to realize is that when you learn how to not let people trigger you, how to, right, decipher a message, y'all. Because sometimes you can listen to a message, y'all, and now you go off on a whole tangent based on that message. At the point you master your emotions, you can listen to a whole reading and realize that shit ain't about you. That shit about somebody else, right? Or you now begin to understand true discernment. Because I told you, y'all, a high priestess, you should be able to listen to all messages and see, right? See, maybe, oh, coach, unique. That reading wasn't about you. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know if you got this message recorded or something, but God is saying go back and either read your notes or read whatever it is. Whoever got this message and you felt like that shit wasn't for you, I'm going to tell you, it was supposed to be scrambled because you were supposed to listen. Now God is saying go back and listen because now you're going to see who that message really was about. See, let me tell you, y'all, sometimes God will send certain messages. Say that shit, y'all. 7-11 and 8-11, y'all. 7 is spirituality. 8 is manifestation. 1 is always new beginnings, y'all. Go back and re-listen to it. Now you have emotional mastery is going to allow you to hear the message different. Y'all know how you would hear the same message pop up on YouTube, right? But you listen to it every time and you hear something different every time. Somebody, you can go back and listen to my old messages and I promise you, you're going to see something differently, y'all, because when you master your emotions, you now see things differently. And it doesn't mean that you saw it wrong the first time. It's additional information is what I'm hearing God say. It's emotional mastery, y'all. It says no amount of material success can bring lasting peace if you haven't cultivated within. No matter how great your external ambitions may be, remember that mastery of your inner world is an ultimate achievement. And see, many people y'all want fame, y'all want success, y'all want to go viral, y'all want all of that stuff, but you have not mastered your emotions, right? So what happens when you go viral and then you and your man start fighting, or you and your mama going through some stuff? Now you sitting on these people internet crying and pouring all your shit out to the world to see. Not if you're a spiritual teacher, not if you're a leader, right? No, you got to learn emotional mastery, y'all. You do not get to be anybody's teacher or leader and now they got to uplift you. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. If a real teacher or spiritual leader needs uplifting, what does she do? She called one of her soul tribe. Rita, pray for me. Kyra, all right now. Right? Y'all stop playing, right? You do not pull your whole life out on the internet if you are a real spiritual teacher. That's stupid. And I don't know where that came from. So whoever done watch somebody pull their whole life out on TV or the damn internet and they are a spiritual teacher, what the fuck they teaching y'all? Because a real spiritual teacher, they got emotional mastery, y'all. That's stupid. That's stupid, y'all. Right? Somebody, you learning how to master your emotions. Because let me tell you, y'all, because God just reminded me of something. The one time I did not master my emotions, and I honestly thought I was just being honest. Say that shit, y'all. It's 8:13. Y'all know when I get them messages right at 8:13, y'all. This is a message for somebody. The one time I wish, y'all, I prayed that I wish I could have mastered my emotions was the first date I had with my ex-husband. On our first date, y'all, we talked. We was in the park, y'all. We talked for hours. We stayed in that park until the park shut down. But I opened up. I was honest about everything I had been through in my childhood, in my previous marriage. That man was a narcissist, y'all. A narcissist. He did not deserve that level of information. See, a lot of times, y'all, you pouring out emotionally to people who never deserve that emotional access to you. That man took everything I said on that first date and used it against me for 7, 8 years in a narcissistic marriage. This is a message for somebody. It's not right. Emotional mastery ain't necessarily that you crying out to people online. Sometimes you ain't mastered your emotions and you will confide in the wrong person. And now you have given that person, right, years of torture. That man tormented me for years because of information I shared with him on a first date. Because I thought we were dating, right? We got married after that, y'all. But that man tortured me with everything I told him because I was broken. And I told him stuff in honesty. And honestly, a real man would have been able to take it, y'all. But a narcissist, they gonna beat your ass over the head with that shit, y'all. That's a message for somebody. Yeah. Oh, child karma whooping his ass, y'all. He homeless in California on drugs. Stop playing. Sorry, y'all. For real. Oh, karma whooping his ass. Oh, God said, touch not my anointed now, y'all. Stop playing. When you open up to people because God said so, because you feel safe enough to do so, and they turn that shit against you, he is homeless, living on the street in California with no access to me, my children, my money, or nothing else. God don't play by me. Never. Hello. Somebody, you got a spiritual contract on your life. Don't play, y'all. Don't play, y'all. Shit. Spiritual contract, y'all. Somebody, you got a spiritual contract. But in order for the contract to be fulfilled, y'all, you had to master your emotions. Now, somebody, you learn how to master your emotions. So your spiritual contract, y'all, is about to come in. Look at the purple on this, y'all. Somebody, you had to master your connection with God. That's crown and third eye energy, y'all. Look at all that beautiful purple. Look at all that beautiful purple. I'm talking about it. And let me tell you, y'all, everybody who has come against y'all, they getting that shit. You ain't never got to worry about it, y'all. God says vengeance is mine, right? Vengeance is mine. Double tap the screen, y'all, right? Double tap the screen. Spiritual, y'all. If you've not liked the video, I should say double tap the screen. All right, spiritual contract, y'all. So somebody, you do have a spiritual contract. Y'all, man, this shit is royalty, y'all. Look at the amethyst, y'all. Look at the purple. Somebody, you got a lot of amethyst stones. Y'all, where my amethyst? Well, y'all know I got this big ass amethyst right here. Y'all stop playing. I keep a big one right here. Oh, this is a message for somebody. I redid my amethyst yesterday. So y'all, anybody who has like a shelf or bookcase, whatever the closest stand is to your front door that you can conceal is what I'm hearing God say, right? I have one of my big amethyst, well, a good sized amethyst stone, and I keep a glass of water. All right. Every so often I change it out. I put my amethyst stone in this water. I put iodized salt, right, with Florida water, and I put it on my stand I got to protect everything that come in my house. And when the water dries up, I rinse it out and I replace it, y'all. Let me tell you, after my mama left, stop playing, y'all. After my mama left, God said, go replace your water and stone now. Y'all, that shit was dried up. I'm talking about I had crystallized salt and shit everywhere. I said, God, the fuck? God said, because I was protecting you the whole time. The whole time. I was freaked out, y'all. It was so much like, I don't know what you call it, y'all. It's like when salt dries up or something, but it was way more than what I ever put in that bowl. I had to wipe the whole damn shelf down, y'all. Stop playing. God don't play. But you got to protect yourself, y'all. You got to protect yourself. Yes. Yep, add the water element today. See, the water holds memory, y'all, and the protection of the stone is protection. Always remember that 818, y'all. 8 is manifestation, 1 is new beginnings. 111 on the views, y'all. All right. So water holds memory. When you pray, pray in your spiritual bath, y'all. Pray in your shower. Water holds memory. Y'all think I just make shit up? No, I'm highly educated. I am highly educated, right? So what you got to understand, y'all, is that you got a lot of spiritual protection around you, y'all. And somebody, you being protected from your mama. I just got to say that. I ain't gonna lie. Right? I just got to say that, y'all, cuz I know that's my story, y'all. Stop playing. She left here and God said, "Go change that water eye." And I said, "God damn." When the young man left here yesterday, stop playing, y'all. When that young man left here yesterday, he was freaking out and shit. God said, "Okay, now go change your water." Stop playing, y'all. I was like, all right, let me go change my water, y'all. Somebody it is. And look, you are a leader, y'all. You are a leader. Okay, this message is for a masculine, y'all. Somebody, you are a divine masculine watching me. All right, kings, throw them crowns in the chat, y'all. Somebody, you are a leader of the light. You have taken a lot of losses. All right, there's a masculine. You've taken a lot of losses. What is this energy? Yeah, it says your purpose is greater, y'all. Your purpose is greater than your doubts. Somebody, you got to stop doubting God in your life. Yeah, you got a blocked heart chakra, y'all. Somebody, if this is your divine masculine, they got a blocked heart chakra because they've taken a lot of losses, y'all. Yeah, somebody, and they might feel like they are undeserving, y'all. See, there's a masculine showing up. Your purpose is greater. All right, your purpose is greater, right? It's greater. I love that. Say that. What does that say? Cain Coop the Dawn. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, somebody, you are a leader of light, right? It says your purpose is greater than your doubts, y'all. The right people, the ones who resonate with your truth, y'all, are waiting for you to step fully into your power. You gotta step in, King. You gotta step in. That thing says speak with confidence and they will come. Somebody, you got a platform. That's what this is, y'all. Somebody, you got a platform. And you got to use your voice, y'all. And you cannot worry about, y'all, that thing says speak and they will come. And speak with confidence, y'all. Somebody, you got to speak about something. I don't know if it's your story, it's your truth. You have taken a lot of losses. But if you don't speak about it, your heart gonna stay blocked, y'all, and you manifest out of the heart, y'all. Yeah, you just had to get rid of the unwanted energy. Somebody, you had a lot of unwanted energy around you, and that's why you was taking these losses. Why? People around you made you feel like you were undeserving of the blessings of God, is what I'm hearing God say. Somebody, you felt like you were undeserving of the blessings. And now you got to realize it says, just as nature moves through cycles, so do you. When financial or emotional loss occurs, step back and see the full picture. This is just a passing storm in a lifetime of unfolding abundance. Somebody, you got a lot of abundance coming your way, y'all. You do, y'all. 33 could be significant, but you got to get rid of your blocked heart, y'all. It says many abundance blocks are not external. Somebody, you got a damn sacred union, and it's coming with sacred security. Your damn environment, y'all. God damn. Somebody, you got a toxic environment, and it's like your environment has been stopping union and money. Union and money, y'all. Union and money. Sacred union and sacred security. But sacred is God, y'all. You can't come into sacred union and sacred security if you feel like you don't deserve it. Why? Because you give it all away. I just saw people with money, y'all, athletes, musicians, all of these people, y'all, they get all of this money and they feel undeserving. So what do? They buy everybody houses, cars. Everybody got to be rich. Everybody got to, no, the fuck they don't. That is your glory. No crown, no glory. Say that shit, God. Hello, I heard no crown, no glory, y'all. Drop the crowns in the comments, y'all. You don't get the glory without the fucking crown. And we done been through some shit, y'all, as kings and queens. No crown, no glory. Say that shit. I got chills with that, y'all. So somebody, I'm talking about it. You have taken a lot of losses, but God was trying to show you this, right? Your toxic environment is familiar territory, y'all. Somebody, it's your family. It's your family. See all of this goddamn fire? Somebody, you had to walk away from this. See, you got a spiritual contract that God is trying to show you how to master your emotions. But if you are in a toxic family, y'all, let's be clear. If you are in a toxic family, then you can never master your emotions, y'all. They gonna trigger the fuck out of you every time. August 24th is someone's birthday. All right. Every time, y'all, they are going, it's their assignment, y'all, so that you can master your emotions. And at the point you master your emotions, guess what? You don't go around them motherfuckers no more. Hell no. You like your peace, y'all. And at the point you like your peace, you don't go around people. Say that shit, Mona. Soul ties. That's all it is, y'all. It's soul ties. And at the point you realize I am not going to allow you to fuck up my emotions. We are empaths. As the chosen, we feel energy heavily, which is God. 144 on the motherfucking stop playing, y'all. We are the chosen. Double tap the screen if you have not, y'all. That's how you like the content. Double tap the screen. Somebody, you were the chosen, and now you understand that you were chosen. You had to take the losses, y'all, to appreciate the win. Somebody, you finna win. This is your winning season. You had to take the losses, y'all, so that you can master your emotions. And these losses were financial, they were emotional, right? So that you could step back and see the full picture, y'all. This is just a passing storm in a lifetime of unfolding abundance. Say that shit, God. But you got to open your heart, y'all, because your heart is how you manifest. See, let me tell you, y'all, people hurt you intentionally. Why? Because as long as you can stay hurt, you will block your heart. As long as you block your heart, you will not feel. As long as you cannot feel, you cannot intuit. That's intuition. That's God, y'all. So as long as people can block your feelings, right, you will never listen to the unction of the Holy Spirit, y'all. God is God. You know how you grew up in church and they be talking about, I got an unction from the Holy Spirit. Somebody, you heard your grandma say that word? Because I ain't heard unction in a minute, y'all. Somebody, your grandma say, I got an unction. Stop playing. That's what that is. The unction, right? Stop playing, right? Is God saying, hey, I'm trying to say something. Hey, listen. But at the point you so damn hurt that you cannot hear God, you ain't listening to the unctions, y'all. So somebody, you had a blocked heart chakra. Now, God gonna bless somebody. You got sacred union and sacred security, y'all. That thing says you are not meant to be here alone. Say that shit, y'all. Somebody, you're not meant to be here alone. It says you are not meant to be alone. A divine partnership has part of your journey. Say that shit, y'all. In this lifetime. Stop letting people tell you that you can't get what you want now. In this lifetime, you can. You can have whatever it is that you want in this lifetime, y'all. Right? This lifetime. And what you got to understand, y'all, is that it's bringing mutual evolution and joyful companionship. Anyone that God places in your life brings you mutual evolution. That's growth, y'all. If you with a man or a woman and they allowed you growth, then that's a sacred union, y'all. Me and my king don't even look the same. Anybody that saw my reel that I posted for his birthday, y'all, it's like we grew up together or something. We literally looked about 18 when we first started dating because we look young, right? Now we look in our 30s, even though we are both older than. Look, stop. He in his 30s, I'm 50, right? He's 33. But if you look at our pictures, y'all, you can literally see, right? Like the evolution of us. Like literally, man, I looked at some of them pictures. I said, girl, y'all look every bit of 19 and 18. We just look really young, y'all. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all. And what does that bring? Sacred security, y'all. It says, trust that you are divinely supported and let your spirit settle into the knowledge that the universe is your co creator. Somebody, the universe is your co creator. You just got to ground yourself in this sacred truth. What is the sacred truth, y'all? You are always provided for. Anytime you are going through, y'all, it's 828. 8 is manifestation. 2 is decision making. See, you have to make certain decisions in your life to protect your abundance. It ain't that God don't give you money, y'all. You give it away. You give it away, y'all. It's not that God ain't blessed you. You give it away, right? So at the point you begin to protect your energy and your aura, then guess what? God is always going to provide for you. Somebody, you are. You are always going to be provided for. Thank you, love. Right? You are always going to be provided for. All right, you got to understand that. Hey, y'all, don't be soaking up my energy and not sending the super chats and the thanks and the gifts and all of that. If you're enjoying the content, y'all, then of course, bless the prophetess. God damn, y'all. Go on, send me something, child. Go on, send me a star. Thank you, Shantae. That's crazy. As soon as I looked up, I saw that. All right, somebody, you have a golden idea. All right, you have a golden idea. Don't rush the process, is what God is saying. All right, because it's teaching you divine discipline. Say that shit, y'all. This is a new deck. This shit came in yesterday, y'all. This shit is beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. It literally says you got a golden idea, y'all. Don't rush the process because it's teaching you divine discipline. Right? Divine discipline. Somebody, you used to have a fear of responsibility. You did. Like somebody, or this is your masculine. Somebody had a fear of responsibility because they had so much responsibility growing up, is what I just heard God say. Somebody had so much responsibility on their shoulders growing up that they fear the responsibility of a sacred union or a relationship. That's what I'm hearing God say. Somebody, you got a golden idea though. It says a great idea comes as a sudden inspiration, igniting feelings of hope and enthusiasm. Believe in its potential and begin taking deliberate steps to bring it into reality. Somebody, you got an idea that God is going to bless you with. I'm talking about, I see rainbows, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. But don't rush the process. See, manifestation unfolds in divine timing. The urge to rush may be creating friction and misalignment. All right. Pulling you away from your desired outcome. Don't rush whatever this is. And all I heard was just give it 2 more weeks. Right. Like instead of you doing whatever the date is that you trying to do something, God said, just push it out 2 weeks, y'all. Just push it out 2 weeks, y'all. You ain't got it. Ain't God ain't saying delay it forever, but God is saying don't rush it either, right? Because a lot of times we rush into something and then your energy feels rushed. That will limit your output, y'all. We are energy. We manifest, right? So if God is sending you something in your life and you know it is of God, then you ain't got to rush the process, because what you're going to do is create energetic chaos, right? Now, it don't mean that you don't do it ever, right? Thank you for the gold coin. It does not mean that you don't do it at all, but it means that for somebody, I simply heard 2 weeks, right? Just push something back 2 weeks, y'all. And it could be the energy of where we are now, because you know we are in this full moon energy, y'all. And this full moon make you feel like you want to do everything today. 2 weeks, y'all. Something is teaching you self-discipline. Yeah. Because you're going to get the desired outcome regardless, but you don't want the desired outcome with the stress, is what I'm hearing God say, right? You don't want the desired outcome with the stress, right? If simply putting something off 2 weeks is going to allow it to expand, because it's going to free up your energy, right? That's stressing towards doing it, y'all. You're learning divine discipline, y'all. It says every thought, every action, every word is a command to the universe. Right? Pursue your vision, y'all, with unwavering dedication and focused intention, and you will be unstoppable. All right. So somebody, you just got to focus your intentions right now, y'all. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. It's your mindset. Somebody, your mind is. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I had to look at this card. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, but it's your mind, y'all. It does. It says catastrophizing, right? Like somebody in your mind is a whole catastrophe. That's what I'm hearing God say. Somebody you are catastrophizing. It's a whole catastrophe, y'all. In your mind, though, right? It says the mind has a way of amplifying fears and creating worst case scenarios. Dwelling on potential negative outcomes can trap you in unnecessary anxiety and block the flow of abundance. What the hell did I just say, y'all? I just said that. Breathe. Who put breathe in the comments? This card, y'all, says breathe. And I think I saw breathe in the comments. It says breathe, release, and choose faith over fear. And now I'm seeing Whitley, y'all, relate, relax, release, right? Relate, relax, and release, y'all. Relate, relax, release. Because in your mind, it's going to be a catastrophe. Somebody, your family is healing. All right. Somebody, this is a masculine though. This is not like somebody, I don't give a fuck about extent. When I say family, okay, let's talk about this. I'll say it this way. I will always clarify what family I'm talking about. But for somebody, this is like a husband-wife dynamic or a sacred union, y'all. Somebody made a foolish mistake, y'all. Yeah. But it's something about timing too. See, right now, the timing is fortunate, y'all. It says fortunate timing. Somebody, your person wants to heal their family. Right? They want to be together, y'all. I don't know who this is. I don't know if y'all divorced, separated. See, y'all had conflicting desires, y'all. I could never make it up. Y'all felt like y'all had conflicting desires, but God say, it's infinite opportunity. Someone's heart chakra is healing, y'all. All of this green is heart chakra healing energy, y'all. See, somebody, you or your person feels like y'all made a foolish mistake, y'all, but God is finna heal y'all family. It says, as you cultivate peace, I heard blended family. It says, as you cultivate peace within your family, whether through direct healing or by releasing attachment, you bring harmony to your energetic field. You are here to create a new legacy of love, abundance, and a higher purpose. Somebody, there's a masculine in your energy. They feel like they made a foolish mistake, but the timing is right to get past this conflict. Careless actions, y'all. Somebody was naive and they made a lot of assumptions that led to avoidable mistakes. It's time to reflect, though, right, on very important decisions. You got to pay attention to the details, y'all, because right now the timing is very fortunate. It says the path ahead is lined with gold, shit, and the energy around you is primed for success. But you may felt like y'all had conflicting desires. See, the divine feminine, you feel like y'all had conflicting desires, like y'all didn't really want the same thing, is what I'm hearing God say. Yeah, you felt like y'all didn't want the same thing. But I feel like it's something else here, y'all. What's conflicting desires for my divine feminine? Something is being amplified, y'all. What's conflicting desires? Judgment in reverse. God was trying to show you something. Yeah, it wasn't time for you to make a decision. There is no deception, y'all. Seven of Swords is in reverse. Right? There is no deception in this. This separation or this distance or whatever is taking place in this family dynamic is so that you could see you were resistant to what it is that God was trying to do within your awakening journey, y'all. Yeah. Look, the Knight of Swords is here, y'all, but the Two of Cups is in reverse. So there was an imbalance in a divine union is what I'm hearing God say. Somebody wants to come in. Somebody, your person got a motorcycle. Somebody you got on red bottoms. All right, y'all stop playing. Y'all, the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck with the goddamn Page of Swords. Why? Because I could never make it up. Somebody, you got a king that wants to have a conversation. Somebody could have a new idea, y'all, too. Like somebody could be reading or researching, and now they understand what it is that they want. I heard strategic. Somebody, you could have an Unk tattoo. An Unk tattoo could be significant, y'all. All right, somebody wants to communicate with you quickly, y'all. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the fucking High Priestess like you don't know with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Stop playing. Somebody, you already know this, right? This is confirmation, y'all. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Somebody that's coming right over family healing, sacred security, and sacred union. Say that, y'all. Somebody, you had to make a decision for yourself, though. See, divine feminine, there was something this whole situation was trying to get you to see for yourself, y'all. Like it was something. What is this? What was the divine feminine needing to see here? What was the divine feminine needing to see here? The chariot, bitch. Stop playing. The chariot, y'all. Somebody, God was simply trying to get you to see that this is your destiny. You are my destiny. Dun, 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 dun. I take one look at you, and it was plain to see. You are my destiny. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. And I'm picturing deliver us from Eva. All right, Gabrielle Union. Someone's name could be Gabrielle. Somebody, your angel could be Gabriel, right? Somebody you got Dimple. Somebody you are LL Cool J fan. Somebody you like when he lick his lips. Stop playing. Somebody, your person got a bald head. All right, somebody you got on red shirt today. Khakis could be significant. Somebody, this is your purpose. Stop playing, y'all. The chariot is here. The chariot is here, y'all. 5 of Cups. Why you sad, girl? July 5th could be upset. Yeah, you upset, y'all. July 5th could be significant. Somebody, you upset. But the 6 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck in reverse with the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Okay. All right, Divine Feminine, the reason you in the 5 of Cups, though, is because there were some things that you needed to release from your past. See, you've been stuck in your head. That's why you have to become the High Priestess, y'all. When you are talking about a journey, right, a sacred union, that's something that God put together. And that's why the Divine Feminine has to become the High Priestess. You got to be able to listen to your intuition about your king. A lot of times, y'all, we have been hurt by people in the past, and because that person cheated on you, because that person lied on you, because that person was not who they said they were, now you'll get with your new person and you be over here talking about, damn, is he being honest? Can I trust him? Is she being honest? Can I trust her? Somebody had to release the negative thoughts of their past. It was adding to the confusion, y'all. 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. What did I say, Queen? You had to walk away. 10 of Wands. From whatever this mindset is that you had. 144 on the views, y'all. Double tap the screen, y'all. Give the content a thumbs up. Somebody, God was showing you how to completely walk in your own independence. That's all this is, y'all. You had to walk away. Now you got a king. Somebody, you just walked away from a karmic ass relationship. And in order for you to truly see what it is that God desired for you, you had to walk away. See, it's not always on the masculine, y'all. Yeah. Everybody has to heal, not just them, y'all. Divine Feminine. A lot of the insecurities y'all have about your king is because your crackhead narcissist cheated on you, right? Because you had all this other stuff happen to you, and now you the man of God, right, that God has sent you, can't even get a leg up because you over here talking about, is he gonna cheat like my ex? Is he lying like my ex? I can't trust him. No, you got to heal your heart. Because you don't trust a man. You trust God. And you trust your intuition. You don't trust a woman. You trust God. Trust your intuition. It's crazy. I told my king that last night about trusting his intuition because he was going to do something for me, y'all, for Mother's Day. Now, I love what he did because I'll be going Saturday, y'all, to the spa to have like this black soap detox scrub thing and all of this beautiful stuff that he got, y'all. But what he really wanted to do, y'all, was to get me 100 purple roses. Now, come on, queens, in the comments. Now, what would you like, a spa day or 100 purple roses? I want to know your opinion. What would you want? Would you like a spa day or 100 purple roses? And this was for Mother's Day. I want to see what y'all say. Spa day, spa. Okay, now let me say this, y'all. I go to the spa every day. Okay, I was finna say that, y'all, but I go to the spa all the time. See, that's self-love, y'all. I cannot talk about it, y'all. I be talking, y'all, and the cards come out. But the thing about is, y'all, oh, okay, Debbie, you my people. Debbie, you my people. Kyra, you my people, y'all. Alera, that y'all my people. See, the thing about a divine feminine, y'all, is we go to the spa all the time. I do. I treat myself to the spa at least once a month. So the thing is, though, he went and got advice, though. So he got advice about what he should do for Mother's Day. He wanted to do the 100 purple roses. But somebody else said, well, no, don't do that because roses die. I get it, y'all. Roses do die. But do you know the fucking thought if I would have seen these people come into my house with 100 purple roses, bitch? That's more exciting than any spa day. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit is beautiful. I'm a woman of nature, y'all. Y'all see these damn sunflowers up here. Y'all know we are goddesses, y'all. A real goddess, you want to see them beautiful ass purple flowers, even though you know that shit gonna die in a week. And purple is my favorite color, y'all. Purple is my favorite color. But I say this to say, so we was texting last night, and I said, by the way, babe, right? Because I'm going Saturday. I said, I'm going to the spa Saturday. I said, but by the way, follow your heart. You know what I like. And he just laughed and he just hearted the message. Like, your king know what you like, y'all. So you gotta let them, and I say this to say, y'all, right? If you are a king watching me, don't go to people and ask them what to get. Do that shit from your heart, y'all. We love anything that comes from the heart. I don't care as long as it comes from the heart. And I'm going to tell you, every time my king has bought me something on his own, hence the necklace I wear around my neck, the earrings I wear every day, it's because that shit came from his heart, y'all. Men don't shop like that. Stop playing. Somebody, your self-love has opened up a pathway to you, and many people are angry, y'all. Animosity is here. Animosity is here, y'all. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. Kings are real men. They don't like shopping. I said sharpen. They don't like shopping. They don't like going to the mall. They don't like none of that shit, y'all. So for them to go sit and think to do some shit, that man think about work 24/7. He think about work 24/7. So if he done sat down and thought of something thoughtful to do, child, that in itself is beautiful, y'all. Y'all know how our kings are. These are good ass working ass men, y'all. Stop. I talk about his ass and he pop out. I talk about stuff, y'all, and it literally pops out. Divinity. Real kings are divine, y'all. See somebody, you and your person like, oh damn, this is an ancestor message, y'all. Shit. I just looked at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Ancestors. All right, y'all, this whole everything today. We started off with an ancestor reading, y'all. The ancestors are still speaking, y'all. Somebody, you got a lot of ancestral protection around you right now. The ancestors are at the bottom of the deck. See, this is a couple, y'all. Divinity and self-love. Let me tell you, women, when you love on yourself, you get a king that loves God. A king that loves God gonna love you. Right? See, a lot of people watch me and it's like you can't identify completely because you've not met your person yet. And that's fine. That's why you want to listen to somebody who's in union, right? Because you're manifesting to what you want, not what other people want. Y'all be listening to people who aren't in love, they aren't in union, they by their damn self, and then you want to listen to them. See, the thing about it is this, y'all, when the divine feminine begins to love in herself, you become magnetic to men of God. Men who love themselves. And when you do that, you get it all, y'all. Ancestors. It ain't about him loving me. That motherfucker better love God, y'all. Somebody, you a rising star. And many people are in opposition of you, y'all. Somebody opposes you, y'all. Somebody, you got this girl mad as hell, y'all. I don't know. This is that same, y'all, undeserving energy. It was up under here, y'all. Remember, we had undeserving. Somebody around you, y'all, in your family feels that you are very undeserving of whatever is taking place in your life, y'all. Somebody, you are a rising star. And you got people around you, y'all. They are in total opposition of who you are becoming, is what I'm hearing God say. Somebody, you becoming or you are something or someone great. It is a part of your pathway, though, y'all. Your ancestors have already preordained this pathway of stardom, y'all. Look at that star. Somebody, you are absolutely meant to be a star. I just cannot. You are. And it's so many people that oppose that, y'all. I don't know why they oppose it, but they damn sure oppose it, y'all. God damn, y'all. What is this? Ice King. Earth Angel. Somebody, this Ice King actually isn't bad. I feel like you got a King of Swords. See, sometimes when I look at Ice King in the upright, that's simply a King of Swords, y'all. You an Earth Angel. You melting this person's heart, y'all. I'm talking about the ice is melting, y'all. Somebody, your heart is melting. The ice, somebody could have heart surgery. I heard open heart surgery. I'm seeing somebody with a scar down their chest. Somebody, you could have had surgery or somebody could have had surgery. Your child, I'm hearing open heart surgery. I'm seeing a masculine with a scar on their chest, y'all. All right. So somebody, it's you. You're healing this masculine's heart. Say that shit, y'all. Yeah. Work and labor. Work and labor. That's what it is. Somebody, you healing. Somebody's whole heart, y'all, has gone under some type of healing surgery, y'all. Somebody been putting in their work. What's work and labor and effort? Somebody been putting in work, y'all. Yeah, karma and priest. Say that shit, y'all. This king here, somebody, your king has been putting in work, y'all. That thing say priest, work, labor, and efforts. He finna get good karma. See, there are two types of karma, y'all. There is good karma, which is dharma, right? And there is karma. All of it is lessons, y'all. Somebody, this is good, y'all. This is actually beautiful. Yeah, manifestation is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Lust is in the reverse and manipulation is in the reverse, which I love, y'all, because y'all know this shit be coming out in the upright. Somebody release themselves, y'all, from a stronghold, because that's coming right over the 10 of wands and the damn high priestess, y'all. Rich guys here, the number 13. Stop playing with real love right behind that. Somebody, y'all won. Oh, say that shit. Y'all have won. Guess what, y'all? And y'all know when we use intuitive care, all type of shit might come out, y'all. But this time, evil eye is in the reverse. Lust is in the reverse. And manipulation is in the reverse with endings. There has been an end to whatever attacks have taken place over a divine union. It's over with, y'all. Yeah, endings. Mature man. I could never make it up. It's endings, y'all. Look, priestess, y'all. And people was trying to steal it. But you saw that shit, y'all. Thief and priestess, you saw it. Somebody was trying to steal your destiny, y'all. I heard destiny swapping. Yes, God, Jesus, y'all. Messages behind that. I probably done woke my baby up, y'all. She over there sleeping. I just yelled. Girl, stop, y'all. That's somebody's message. That shit is over with. Somebody was trying to steal it. Okay, there is somebody in your friend circle or family. Like, I'm seeing two relationships, y'all, because these people are here, right? See, this is an ancestor message. It's like somebody had a relationship or they have a relationship. They felt like you are undeserving, or it's this undeserving card keeps coming out, y'all. And it's like this person could have been comparing their marriage. I heard marriage for somebody. Yeah, message, y'all. See, this is the conflict, y'all. This person, they may not be a flying monkey, right? Because flying monkey is in the reverse. I just feel like somebody just feels like you are undeserving, y'all. Like they just feel like their life is falling apart and yours is growing. But everybody got to look at their own selves, y'all. And it's almost like, thank you, Kyra. You know how people, y'all, they look at you and they just wish that they had your life so bad. I just wish. Well, that's not necessarily spell work, but it is, because that's still manifestation, y'all. Somebody was trying to manifest your life, y'all. This isn't a flying monkey, but they do feel like you are undeserving because they are in a false twin flame dynamic, y'all. Twin flame is in the reverse. Somebody's in a false twin flame dynamic or a false relationship, y'all. You got real love, divinity, priest and priestesses out here, y'all, right? But there is somebody who feels like you don't deserve none of it. And they feel like they do deserve it, y'all. Look, karmic feminine and relationship. Because, bitch, I'm a prophetess. Don't ever play with me. What I say always comes out. I was just shuffling the damn cards, y'all. God said, look at the bottom. A karmic feminine in a relationship is jealous, y'all. Because it's twin flame in the reverse, y'all. Yeah. This person has lost their protection. Damn, y'all, this is an ancestor message. Because this is somebody close to you. Your ancestor said this person has now lost their protection because they have been painting some type of false narrative about you, y'all. 89, somebody could be born in 89 or 98. This person has lost protection because you are a star seed, y'all. You are star seed. Shit, you might have a whole damn community of people, y'all, coming to you in a distant future. Somebody, your community finna grow, whatever this community is, because again, star seed and rising star out here, y'all. Something is happening for you in the distant future. Whoever this person is, yeah, look, mentally unstable and confusion, but voodoo is in the reverse. I just said that, y'all, because I don't want you to be, this is what I'm hearing God say. Oh shit, y'all, I'm channeling my ass off. I had to take another deep breath, y'all. It's not that it's voodoo, right? Voodoo is in the reverse. I just feel like, y'all, that this is someone who is not happy with their lives. Like somebody has just been dealing with a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, and now they are mentally unstable, meaning that they just going through some shit, y'all. So now this person has lost their protection because they was painting some type of false narrative, y'all, about you. About you. Who is this person, y'all? Hold on. Let me see if I can get some more information, y'all, for y'all. Thank you, love. Ah, we flowing, child. Flow state. Flow state, Meme. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. Oh, child. What is this, y'all? Hold on. Let me see if I can see who this person is. All right. Who is this person? Who is this, y'all? This somebody damn. It's somebody close enough to you to understand your relationships as opposed to theirs, y'all. But the thing I don't like, yeah, damn, that shit coming over ancestors. See, this is somebody close enough to where y'all could have spirit guides who oversee, right? Y'all or know this person or something like this, y'all. This person has lost their protection because they was painting a false narrative about you. I heard touch not my anointed, y'all. Yeah. Somebody, this could be a religious leader or somebody that you were close to. All right. It says wolf in the pulpit. Oh, y'all, wolf in the pulpit. That thing says preaching salvation while indulging in sin. They use faith as a weapon and devotion as a currency. Spiritually and morality do not always walk hand in hand, and lack of discernment often leads to tithing to the darkness. Somebody, this person could be a religious leader, but this or somebody. I heard fake evangelist, y'all. Stop playing. Whoever this person is, they got wounded female energy, though. This is a woman, y'all. I told you. This is a woman. This is a woman. This is somebody's grandma. Wounded mother, y'all, or a mother, right? This thing says female, wounded mother figure, all right? She embodies the lessons of conditional love. And this is a copycat energy, y'all. Whoever this person is, they trying to copy you. Somebody, this is a man for y'all. If this is a male, this could be another man, y'all. But it's somebody that's trying to copy your energy. It says embodies the lessons of conditional love, compassion or rejection, forcing you to face the wounds of your soul left by not fully being nurtured. Somebody, there's a feminine in your energy. This could be a mother figure, or it could be somebody else. But whoever this feminine is, they are suffering because their mother wounded them. Somebody's mother wounded them, and now they're looking at you like, oh, shit, y'all. All right, copycat energy, y'all. Somebody just want to be you. I'm telling you, y'all, this is a copycat energy. Damn. Anything else? God damn, y'all. Yeah. Somebody was jealous of the relationship you had with a grandfather. Yeah. And it could have even been a step grandparent, y'all. But somebody was they jealous of the relationship that you have with a grandparent or a step grandparent because they didn't have that same relationship, y'all. Like somebody didn't have, somebody feels like they did not have ancestral protection, meaning in this lifetime either. See, if you are the chosen one and you grew up with like grandparents, let's say you had your great grandma on your mama's side, daddy's side, like you have all of this ancestral protection in the real life. Now, maybe they've all passed on, right? But at some point, maybe you knew all of these people. Whoever this person is, they didn't have that same ancestral protection. They really felt like an outcast, y'all. And I actually feel sorry. This isn't animosity because I feel emotionally like I want to cry. So I'm telling you, this person isn't a flying monkey. Emotionally, I'm feeling like this is somebody who is hurt. But I will tell you, y'all, sometimes you cannot hurt people. Always remember that, y'all. Right? Hurt people. So even if you keep somebody around you like this, they will unintentionally hurt you because they are going through whatever confusion and illusion they got going on, y'all. So somebody you have somebody very close to you who's been painting some type of, God wants you to take a closer look, y'all. All right, because I just saw a closer look because you got to make a decision, y'all, because now that you've been doing your own self-reflection, everybody has to do the same, y'all. And whoever this person is, they are really painting a false narrative. And it's sending a lot of confusion. What is this energy? Or do we need to know anything else about this energy? Yeah. All right, y'all. Irreconcilable differences came out. I don't know that this is going to come together for somebody, y'all. Right? I don't know that this is going to come together because it says irreconcilable differences. This energy severs connections, y'all. This is the energy of jealousy. Yeah, it says this energy severs connections, leaving behind scorched paths and irreparable rifts. A reminder that some actions once taken cannot be undone. Somebody said something, y'all, that they may never ever be able to take back, but this is spiritually. Because this is an ancient battle, y'all. I'm going to tell you, you may not even know what this person has said, but your ancestors do. Damn. This person is taking a fall from grace, y'all. And it's making me sad, y'all. I don't even know who the fuck this is, but it is actually making me sad, y'all. Yeah. It says irreconcilable difference in spiritual access. Alicia could be significant. Eliza, Amy, Timothy, Alan. Somebody. God damn. Fuck. Why am I channeling this, y'all? I see this shit. So whoever this person is, y'all, they got a spirit of lust. So they try to manifest out of like sex though. Right? Like somebody, I heard immorality. Sorry. I heard immorality, y'all. Damn. Sexual immorality, y'all. It's like, and it's not, I hate to say it's not bad because it is bad, but this is somebody who manifests through sex. They do. Like they do. It's y'all, it's sexual fantasies and greed, y'all. I don't make it up. That's pigs. Pigs in a parlor, y'all. That's you know, you manifest off of now, y'all know that if you know, you know, y'all. Whoever this person is, masculine or feminine, because some of y'all, this is a woman. This ain't a man for everybody, y'all. Somebody, this is a woman as well, y'all, because I keep telling you, I'm getting a lot of feminine energy. And whoever this person is, it's like they try to manifest certain things immoral. It's immoral, y'all. It's through greed. And now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know that this is going to come back together. Yeah, why? Because I could never make it up. What did I just say? What did I just say, y'all? Whoever this person is, they are greedy and they trying to like manifest off of some type of sexual energy, y'all, so that they can get money. They attaching themselves to you though. Or they were attached to you in some type of way. Because God is saying, irreconcilable differences, y'all. See, you got spiritual access and you are fighting an ancient battle, y'all. What is that? Good and bad. Light and dark, y'all. This person, they gonna take a fall from grace. It says falling from grace serves as a reminder of humility and a chance to rise stronger and wiser. It's like this person, y'all, has been given many opportunities to work with you, be beside you. I don't know, y'all, but you are the one who has spiritual access, and everybody can't get the key, y'all. And I hate that, right? Like I created my Discord community, y'all, for everybody. I want everybody to win, y'all. I create platforms, especially for like people who have certain gifts and talents, and I believe in them. I will give you a space on my platform. I don't care, y'all. Like again, spiritual access. When you attach yourself to people who have spiritual access, then guess what? So do you, y'all. Somebody, you got spiritual access. All right, but there's an ancient battle here as well, y'all. Ancient, y'all, stop playing. High priestess. I could never make it up. High priestess, y'all. Somebody you do. It says a true high priestess energy embodies deep wisdom. Somebody, this person saying you ain't real. Stop playing, y'all. That thing came over false narrative and confusion. Yeah, somebody might could be telling people that you crazy, y'all, but they know it's not the truth. And that's what God is saying. Like this person knows what they are saying is not true. And that's why they have lost ancestral protection, y'all. They protection gone. Because they saying some shit they know ain't true, y'all. It says true high priestess energy embodies deep wisdom, intuition, and spiritual insight. She navigates the unseen realms with grace, holding the secrets of the universe. You could be a high priest, y'all, but whoever this person is, they know you the truth. They know you know shit, but they saying that you crazy and you confused and you mentally unstable. And God ain't pleased with that, y'all. God ain't pleased with that shit. You look, and they burning evidence. You would never know what this person is saying. You would never fucking know, y'all. And that's why God gives you insight. See, I am a guide, y'all. I am a spirit guide. God might not ever show you this in 3D because you don't need to know. You gonna know by how people show up. People always tell on themselves, y'all. People ain't gonna come out and say, I've been praying against you, collective. They ain't gonna say that, but they will start acting weird. They'll stop coming around. They'll stop talking. That's how you know, y'all. Because they're never gonna show you themselves, y'all. Somebody, they ain't gonna show you. They are meticulously erasing traces and destroying proof of what the fuck they said, y'all. They ain't leaving no evidence. That's why you got to be the high priestess and trust your intuition. Because this person trying to distract you from your union. This person is trying to distract you from your union, y'all. They want you to keep looking back. Look, they guilty as fuck. They are guilty, y'all. Somebody is guilty of distracting you from whatever it is that you are working on, right? Because they know as long as you listen to your intuition and your spiritual team around you, that you winning, y'all. Somebody don't want you to listen. God damn, y'all, we chilling our ass off today. I'm talking about it, y'all. They do not want you to see it, y'all. That's somebody's father. Watch the fruit they bear. Say that, Shy. Watch the fruit they bear, y'all. I be telling you, as a collective, if your life is growing and the people around you, they got empty baskets, meaning their life is not a reflection of who they say they are, then they ain't really who they say they are, y'all. Somebody ain't really who they say they are, y'all. Stop playing. I got Sagittarius energy, or this Sagittarius full moon is going to show you who this person is, y'all. Yeah. Somebody is jealous of your adventure. Someone is jealous of your adventurous spirit and your optimism, y'all. Like, you inspire growth in people, y'all. And somebody, they don't like it, y'all. Somebody just don't like that you inspire people, y'all. That shit's over with, y'all. I don't know. God damn. I don't know who this person is, y'all. But God said over with, man. They can't come round no more, y'all. Casket. That thing says an ending is here. Profound and transformative. When you leave, because I ain't gonna say lose, you're not losing this person, but when this person leaves your energy, it's gonna be like shedding the old, y'all. It's literally is. And for some of y'all, you gonna be shocked at who this person is, y'all, because that's why the black aura message came out early. See, when God shows me black aura, it means that you are highly protected right now. And as a collective, thank you, Santia. When you are being highly protected, it's because God is revealing something to you that may actually hurt, y'all. Like, whoever this person is, it may actually hurt when you find out who this person or people are, y'all. This could be many people in your life. All of that shit is over with, y'all. It says an ending is here, profound and transformative. It signals a time for shedding the old and embracing the new, making way for growth and renewal. Embrace this transition, y'all, because it's going to lead to a rebirth and new beginnings. All right, y'all, I don't know who this is, but people being pushed out of your life because you finna have a new beginning, y'all. All right, yeah, this is your karmic justice, and then you gonna get your soul group. Or this is your karmic justice for finding your soul group. Say that shit, y'all. See, we found each other. I ain't find y'all. Hell, we need each other in this community, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Royal. We need each other in this community, y'all. We need each other. And when you go in search of your soul group, the people who are not a part, they got to go, y'all. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got to go. All right? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got it, right? So somebody, it ain't no fun because now you walking away from these people because you finally found people that support you, that love you, that want to help you grow, right? That wants to bet on you. I bet on all of y'all. Y'all can win. If y'all are part of my tribe, oh, I bet on you any day. I'm betting on a couple of y'all right now to come out on top of the situations y'all going through. And my bets always win, y'all. Somebody, you got a whole soul group, right? But guess what? When the table turn, those who once held power, they find themselves at a disadvantage, y'all. This person finna find that their life is very empty and hollow because God has given them the opportunity to apologize. But apology is in the reverse. And God said, leave it in reverse. Why? Because we right back to this. I could never make it up. Let me go back. God said, now you got to find that shit. Where that picture, y'all? Hold on. It's right up under here in the same area because my cars always fall up under each other. What did I say? Same goddamn person, y'all. Somebody feels like you are very undeserving of the blessings that God has for you, and they are very envious. Now, there's nothing we can do about that, y'all, but this is guidance because at the point that you know this, what you do with the information is on you. All right? It's on you, y'all. But you got somebody that's envious, y'all, of your fertility. And God said you got to release it, y'all. Damn. All right, that's a very clear message, y'all. Somebody, you got a sacred union. All right, you got sacred security, but you just really finding out about people, y'all, and you're doing so that God can force your ass, right, to release these people, y'all, so that you can absolutely walk into your own abundance, y'all. And it's unfortunate. It is, y'all. It is very unfortunate as a woman of God, y'all, who is in the public light. I got more shit that I gotta announce coming up, y'all. Right? And as someone who is doing things, I watched a lot of people fall away, y'all. I have. I'm unbothered by it, y'all. Like it used to bother me. Absolutely, y'all. People you grew up with, people that you really, really thought had your back, y'all. People that you really thought supported you. I told you, y'all, with every accolade, every time I got a new announcement, a new promotion, a new accolade, a new something, child, people drop away. They absolutely drop away, y'all. That is the life of a chosen one, y'all. Sometimes we don't understand why we've been chosen, but you don't question God. Why? Because you know it's a blessing on the other side of being chosen, y'all. I don't never question God and talking about why me? Shit, me? Why not me? If you gonna choose a millionaire, why not me? If you gonna choose a talk show host, why not me? Hello? Ha? Okay? So why not me, y'all? And I'm going to tell you, when you begin to operate in the energy of why not me, right? Then you don't care about other people and they envy because everybody got the same fucking 24 hours that you got, y'all. And I stand on that shit. That's something I stand on. Why? Because I grew up in the hood. Because I came from a broken home with a mama on drugs and a daddy that remarried and moved his ass on, right? I am everybody else. I am just like everybody else. I put myself through college. I had nobody visit me. I was in college 5 years because I had to work and go to class. Ain't nobody come to me. Y'all, my mama ain't come to my campus not 1 year. I was in Tallahassee at Florida A&M University for 5 years. My mother never came and visited me. Never set foot in the fucking city, ever. My dad came once. Nobody sent me money. My grandma did the best she could, right? But I was working and going to school, y'all. So I don't give a fuck about people and their opinions. I am always going to toot my horn. I am always going to promote my stuff. Why? Because if I don't, who the fuck else will, y'all? People don't support you for real. Stop playing. People do not support you. And when you realize that, you don't become disappointed when they walk away. You just say, damn, them too? That's a joke that me and my king got. Me and my king got that joke, y'all. He be like, babe, another one gone. I say, damn, babe, him too. And then I text him. He be talking about, damn, babe, her too. Yup, babe. It is what it is, y'all. It's called the life of a chosen one. They don't say it's lonely at the top for no damn reason. You think they just be making that shit up? No, it really is, y'all. It's lonely at the top, except that it's not. It's peaceful as fuck. Stop playing. That shit ain't lonely. You talk to God all day, y'all. I ain't got a lonely moment. I ain't even got a moment in my life to be lonely, y'all. After I get off this live, I gotta do damn 9/11. Say that shit, Kyra. After I get off this live, I got 1 hour to rest, and then I gotta get all these damn personal readings out. If you have booked a personal reading, I got some coming out today. Readings come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, if you just booked yesterday, then you probably not gonna get yours back today, y'all. It'll probably be Tuesday. But I am doing personal readings today. They come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, do not forget, y'all, this evening on Discord. All right, this evening on Discord is our Q&A. It's open, y'all. We're celebrating 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're celebrating 24,000 subscribers, y'all, on TikTok, right? So I'm going to have this free session this evening on my Discord. Y'all, if you're not a member of Discord, you can join. You can even do the 7-day trial, right? If you want to try it out first and still want to join tonight, I don't mind that, y'all. I'm very fair. All right, just join the 7-day trial so y'all can take part in tonight. Now, you do have to submit your question. And if you wanted to be anonymous, that's fine. I was going to do them anonymously anyway, because sometimes everybody don't want people to know what their questions are, y'all. All right, but you do need to submit your questions. So listen to Marky in the comments so she can tell y'all how to join the Discord. I appreciate every single one of you guys, y'all. Let me get you your closing messages. Yeah, see you tonight, y'all. See you tonight on Discord. All right, I will not be live anymore today because I got a ton of damn messages to get out. Kyra, I'm sending your packages today, and I'm going to send you a bonus in it. All right, because I am so behind, y'all. I ain't got no help, y'all. I have to do all this shit myself. I ain't got nobody to mail products. I ain't got no, I'm trying to figure this shit out, y'all. So I am doing readings. I'm doing personal readings. I'm doing life coaches, and I got products to mail out. So I'm going to mail the products out today. Or matter of fact, I think I can get my daughter to start doing that. I'm going to get my daughter to start mailing these products out for me, y'all. I don't want y'all waiting because the products are in stock. Hell, I just be so busy I can't even get my ass up to the post office. All right, y'all. It's coming today, Kyra. Let me get you guys some closing messages, y'all. Make sure you download the app, okay? So you go to the link. It will take you to WAP. You got to subscribe through WAP for your 7-day trial, but you got to download the Discord app. When you download the Discord app, you will connect, right, to the Lady Collective on Discord. All right, you got to connect that way. If you have any issues connecting or getting to us on Discord, go to my website and submit a help thing on the website because I can send that to Marky. All right, so if you having problems just in general, submit a contact through my website if you can't get into Discord, but make sure you leave me your information so I can have Marky to try to help y'all get on, all right? I don't know what that's about, y'all. All right, y'all, let me get into this. All right, boundaries, y'all. All right, today set boundaries and take a break. All right, set boundaries and take a break, y'all. It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries and a life's work, not a season? All right, so somebody, you got to set boundaries, right? Because it's things that you are developing, and God says discipline, right? Discipline and move forward, y'all. All right, that's all it takes. It don't mean that you can't do what it is that you want to do. It means that you understand discipline, y'all, and you understand when to take a break. So somebody, whatever this is that you're working on, God is saying, make sure you got boundaries, y'all, because people got their hands out like this, and people will always try to stop you from following and doing what it is that God told you to do. I got to make sure you set boundaries. Say that shit, Kyra, because I thought it was just me. Okay, Kyra, I know you my fucking Kyra. You me, bitch. Okay? Because I was looking at that. Y'all saw I paused. I'm looking at that shit like, the fuck you talking about? The chosen ones don't slow down. That's why we win. The fuck? Life as a chosen one, don't nothing slow us down, y'all. What is you talking about? I run 4 businesses. I got a 7-figure CPA firm. Like, we don't slow down. We alchemize, y'all. Why? Because we know how to go sit in nature for an hour. That gives us 10 more days of energy, and we keep going, y'all. Don't slow down. This is the fire horse energy. It's all gas. We don't do that. I had to roll that shit back, Kyra. Kyra, I had to roll that shit back. I said, wait a minute now. We don't slow down. Not in this energy. That's why you have to be sensitive to the energy. There are times when God is saying slow down. Not in the fire horse energy. Not in this energy. It ain't slow down. It says know when to take a nap. Know when to take a break. But don't slow down. Hell no. God is blessing. That's why people be stopping their blessings, y'all. God be telling you to put the foot on the gas, and you talking about, no, it's going too fast. I need to brake. Slow down, slow down. God say, fuck no. Hell no. Somebody, this is a life's work. What you talking about? You've been working on this all your life, y'all. Shit, the shit I got going on, I've been working on all my life. Why? Because you've aligned your life, y'all. Say that shit. Say that shit, y'all, because you have aligned your life, y'all. When you have aligned your life, Kyra, what is roll that beautiful bean footage? Shut up. What is that, bushes? Roll that beautiful bean footage. somebody, you are aligning your life, y'all. This is a life's work, y'all. It literally says a life's work, not a season. Hell, what you been working on, y'all? This is your life's work, not a season. This shit ain't temporary. I'm building legacies, y'all. I own my firm for 19 years. What I'm doing is legacy building, y'all. I make loan money. I tell people it's a difference. Short money is one platform. Long money is all four, right? Short money is one business. Long money is four, right? Short money is one income. 7 streams of income is wealth. Always remember that, y'all. I'm a wealth coach. I am a wealth coach. I'm going to teach you how to learn your whole life. Align it, y'all. Align it, y'all. You got to align your life. All right. It says what is not aligned or needs to change must go, y'all. It must go. So somebody, you are aligning your life. All right. And now you just longing for home, y'all. That's your soul tribe. Somebody, you longing for home. We got you. It's okay. We got you, y'all. Somebody, you longing for home. You want a belonging. You are the original light worker. You are the original light worker, y'all. That's beautiful. All right. 2 more messages and then we're going to get y'all angel numbers, y'all. All right. We're going to get y'all angel numbers. Trust your path. All right. Trust your path today, y'all. God is leading you to somewhere beautiful. Trust your path. Learn how to listen. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Because that's all it is, y'all. See, now you got the support, y'all. I could not have done what I am doing now 5 years ago. No, I didn't have the support. I couldn't do what I'm doing now 10 years ago. Why? Because I didn't have the support. Can I do everything I'm doing now? Absolutely. It's from my sofa, resting. I don't need work but about 20 hours a week, y'all. Stop playing. With everything I do and every business I own, I work about 20 hours a week. I don't play that. God don't play about me. I dance with life. Stop playing. I dance with life. I don't work like that. I'm 50 years old. God has already shown me the plan of wealth. That's why I started my business 19 years ago. Now it runs itself. That's called dance with life, y'all. You just have to trust your path. And many people don't trust your path. And because you don't trust your path, you question God. Don't question God, y'all. Somebody, you finna dance with life. All right, do something today to change your energy, y'all. All right, do something today to change your energy. All right, answer the call. That's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Answer the call. All right. What are you being called to do? Literally, y'all. What is your soul calling you to do? All right, y'all. You 65. Say that shit, Debbie. I love you, Debbie. Yes. I'm 50, y'all. I am 50. I will be 51 in August. My king is 33. And we rock that shit out, y'all. You dance, y'all, with life. I got a young soul, a young spirit, and then it shows in my face, y'all. I look young, and I look young, y'all. Look, stop the 13th. Stop playing, y'all. I ain't even gonna pull it out. I ain't gonna pull it out. Y'all know it be wanting to come out. I ain't gonna pull it out, y'all. All right, but what it teaches you, y'all, is to do. Oh, say that shit, y'all. It teaches you, y'all, to align with people on a soul level and not an age level. My king and I are aligned at a soul level. It ain't about age, y'all. So then when you, so like Debbie at 65, y'all can go hang out with 20, 30-year-olds who have the same soul frequency. It's not about age, y'all. It's about your soul frequency. And when you realize that, then you begin to find people who resonate with you on a soul level. It ain't age. Yeah, what is that, y'all? Support. Because I could never make it up. What did I just say? 44, y'all. You find the support when you do it from a soul level. Stop looking for support from people, y'all, and support on the soul level, y'all. Soul level support, y'all. 44 in the comments, y'all. All right, it says your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path. With diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Somebody, you now have a support system. I love it, Debbie. I love it. Yes. All right. So somebody, now you are finding the support. Yeah, look, 25, y'all. Somebody, you could be born on the 25th. All right. It says, I am intelligent. You could be 25 years old, y'all. But somebody, you are. It says, I am intelligent. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. All right. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Somebody, you are. You are intelligent, and I love that. All right, I love that. Look, 000. We always get this number, y'all. 000. It says, I am a creator. All right, somebody, you got to tap into your infinite creation power, y'all. Somebody, you are. You are a creator. It says you are one with the creator, and there are no limits, y'all, to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth, y'all. Everybody has the ability to create something. You just got to step out of your comfort zone and center yourself. Beautiful. 666. I am centered. It's not that you can't have everything. It just means that you got to stay centered, y'all. I got a lot going on. 1, 2, 3, right? But I stay centered. I know how to get off this live and go sit myself outside for 1 hour without interruption. I get off my live. I go sit outside for 1 hour. I drink my coffee. I smoke. I look at the birds and the bees and shit, right, for 1 hour before I start working on anything else. When I start feeling frazzled in my energy, I go back outside for another 15, 20 minutes. If I need to take my whole laptop out there, I do, y'all. All you got to do is remain centered. There is nothing you can't do in this lifetime as long as you remain centered. All right, so it's a wake-up call, y'all, to your power. 333 at the bottom of the deck. I am powerful. Somebody, you waking up to how powerful you really are, y'all. 333. It says you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others, y'all. All right, 1010. Be patient with the move of God on your life, y'all. All right, be patient today. 1010. All right, if you see 1010, which is going to be taking place in a little bit, y'all. All right, that's God's reminder to be patient. God building something on your behalf, y'all. I told you 2 weeks. Whatever it is, you ain't got to rush it today, but you can put it off about 2 weeks, because after that, it's going to be all gas, y'all. Keep your thoughts positive today, y'all, and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. All right, be patient with yourselves today, y'all. The last number, always watch out for God. I love it. This is your last number, y'all, 00. Listen, Linda. Be observant, y'all. Somebody, you seeing owls? I heard hoo. Right? You got owls? Yeah. It says angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer and watch God move, y'all. Observe, y'all. Listen to the birds today. Listen to the bees. I'll be back in the morning, y'all, at 7:15 for your daily guidance. But I will be on Discord tonight at 7 p.m. for the Q&A. All right. Make sure you guys join us on Discord. If you have issues or questions about Discord, go to my website, y'all, thelady-empath1111.com. All right. And that you can submit right through the little chat box, and I can get that over to Marky to try to help y'all figure out how to get in, all right, to the Discord. I hope you guys having an amazing day. Always remember, y'all, to take a break. All right, don't overdo it. Rome wasn't created in a day, and neither was your life. All right, Rome was not created in a day, child, and neither was your life. All right, have a beautiful day. Thank you, Mona. Ashe, Shy. All right, we'll be back on TikTok Sunday, y'all, for Soul Sunday, unless God say otherwise. All right, we'll be back on TikTok Sunday for Soul Sunday. Our regular schedule will be as it is, Monday through Friday here. All right, Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoons, 1 o'clock here. All right, Tuesdays, Thursdays, TikTok at night, and Sundays, TikTok. I will be posting that on Discord. That will be the schedule effective June 1st. All right, starting with this Sunday's message on TikTok. That will be my new permanent schedule. All right, because I had to just, get my schedule together. All right, have a beautiful day, y'all. Oh yes, I forgot. Thank you, Marky, for reminding me of that. Yeah. So when y'all go into WAP, you can send a message to Marky right on WAP. Y'all don't have to message me. All right, thank you. Yeah, y'all don't have to message me on the website. You can send the message in WAP to Marky to say, hey, I need help getting in the Discord. So go to the WAP, register, and if you cannot figure out how to connect it to the Discord, you can actually message Marky right on WAP, and she can tell you how to connect to the Discord. All right, I'll see y'all for the Q&A at 7. Do not forget to submit your questions. All right, there's a channel on Discord that says the collective Q&A support or something like that. You can click on that to submit your questions, and we will be in the stream room. All right, there's a room on Discord at the very bottom that says collective Q&A. That's what we will be meeting at tonight on Discord. All right, have a beautiful day, y'all. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath 1111.